Now, look, I know you're probably thinking, what? Why is there no KDM 26 booked? Because it depends on the result of this card. What a card this is, by the way. We got Veronica Sablikova taking on the 10-0, I believe, Saya Ikegami. 10-0? Yeah, 10-0, Saya Ikegami. Teeratep Nutnum defending his lightweight title against Min-Soo Sik. Supachi Thermsechin 7-0. He beat Apollonio, who was supposed to have a title match, taking on Najib Aziz Binzai. Chun is taking on Senba Nakamura, and Chun Kim Huat is taking on Hishi Nagai. On the prelims, Nagano Avila Ozawa bouncing back off his loss from Mamani, taking on Alcala. Hori vs Kang, Punya vs Shimizu, and Yunai vs Kamiyuka. As you can see, look at the rankings. To me, he's ready to go, but doesn't really have a contender. I mean, Nakamura, Lee Kong Ho, they're going to do their third. Third? No. Second fight. They're going to do their second bout. Kenji just lost. Mano coming off a loss to Kenji. And, like, are you going to go to number 6 to Kichi? Like, who's even back for a week? Really? And then Bantamweight. Mamani wants Togo, but in reality, he's probably going to face Ang Dong next. And Ang's not back for about 4 weeks after this. So we can't really book anything. And then these four are going to be these are some two big featherweight fights. Vasya is also waiting to make her debut. And some of our lightweights, like Ahmed's book for the lightweight title, and over at top. And the guy is fighting in this card, Jeffrey, over at top. Is Chun over the top? There's someone else. Razor over that top. But yeah, I mean, you got some good prospects in the lightweight division. But 3 good prospects. But anyway, that's not what we're focusing on. We are here for Sablikova Ikegami. 5th show of 2002. Other things to watch: the KDM FC lightweight title bout, Nutnum vs Min-Soo Sik. The 8th ranked bantamweight, undefeated Supachi Thomason, and our 5th ranked featherweight. So new record belt with her 4th defense. Finished 4th of her last 5 opponents. 2 of the best pound for pound riders in the world, 5th and 13th respectively. This is her second main event for Sablikova, and a big weight advantage for Sablikova, and she is the favourite. Nutnum's second defense of the lightweight title. He's the number 1 lightweight. Sik is number 2. Nutnum, his last loss was back in September 1997, and Sik is actually the big favourite. It's the first time they've fought between these two bantamweights. Same goes between the featherweights and these two. We start off with Yunai versus Kamioka. Kamioka 4-0 out of Tiger Claw at Jiu-Jitsu. We saw him win on the Nutnum Nakamura card back at the start of the series, and he is fighting Yunai tonight. Yunai from Snake Temple lost his debut. Big featherweight contenders, and in the game, Snake Temple and Tiger Claw have a rivalry. So very interesting match this. Battle of the Jiu-Jitsu specialists. Yunai comes forward. Kamioka misses with a left hand. Yunai throws 2 quick punches. Yunai lands the left but misses with a right. Kamioka hits the left. Yunai moves forward, constantly trying to pressure. He's in the pocket. He hits a left and a right. Yunai comes forward. Yunai hits a jab in the exchange. Yunai continually trying to pressure Kamioka. Kamioka lands 2 lefts. Yunai uses a left but finds nothing but air with a right. Yunai moves into the pocket, throws a quick 1-2 but misses. Kamioka now coming forward. Nice jab is wide from Yunai, but he hits a nice straight right. Kamioka gets the clinch, looking to muscle Yunai up against the ropes. He can't though. As that round expires, the two fighters fight. Kamiyuka lands a left but misses with a right. Yunai hits a left. Kamiyuka tries to jab but misses. Yunai misses his 1-2. Yunai stalks towards, pressuring Kamiyuka. Yunai lands a left but misses with a right. Kamiyuka throws a counter jab. Yunai throws two quick punches but doesn't hit with either of them. Kamiyuka hits two counter left hands. There's an exchange of strikes but nothing really happens. For the first time, Yunai started to breathe deeper. They stand and trade but nothing really happens. Yunai hits a two-punch combination. Kamiyuka hits a two-punch of his own. And we're in the final round now. With 5 me in the center, Kamiyuka hits a left but has a right blocked. Yunai steps into the pocket, hits a left but misses with a right. Yunai dodges the right and counters with a left. Kamiyuka misses a left in the exchange. Yunai can't connect with a setup but hits Kamiyuka with a right. Kamiyuka goes for the takedown but Yunai blocks it. Kamiyuka has Yunai against the ropes. He foot stomps. Yunai takes a knee strike. Yunai takes another knee strike. With the ropes, he looks for a takedown and he gets it, sending Yunai to the mat. He gets side control. He tries to get to mount but he can't. And that is the game. The decisions. Li Lu gives it a draw. Joseph Liu is called a victory for Kamiyuka, and Noel Lin gives the result in favor for Kamiyuka. Hyobe Kamiyuka wins by majority decision in a great fight. Very good striking. I reckon if Yunai kept up that striking, he probably would have. I think he was winning, personally. But the knee strikes and the takedown and the kicks that Hyobe got right at the end probably won it for him. But just based off purely the stand-up, I think Yunai was really doing a really good job pressuring him, but then he gassed himself a bit too much. He calls out Reza Ashfur. It'll be a tough challenge, but one he's interested in. Intriguing. Marcel Punya versus Hanako the Stormbringer Shimizu. Shimizu won at lost to Yuchiyama in her last fight. Meanwhile, Marcel Punya won her debut against Fujiwara. Punya is the underdog here. Two fighters engage with strikes. Muay Thai versus kickboxing. Punya lands 2 of 4 right punches but misses the big right. Shimizu hits a crunching kick to the thigh. Punya misses with a pair of jabs but lands a right hook. Shimizu lands a right and also hits a glancing high kick. Shimizu hits a kick to the leg. Punya managed to connect with 2 punches out of a flurry of 5. Out of a flurry, but only finds gloves with a right. Shimizu hits a right. The two fighters engage. It's a stalemate. Shimizu misses with a left, deals with 5 punches without an issue. Jesus Christ. Punya's limping a little from the damage that big leg kick did earlier. Shimizu gets a glancing blow with a head kick. Punya manages to connect with only 1 punch out of the flurry, but the right hook blocked. Punya has been cut under her eye. Punya lands a left and also scans with a spin kick to the rib. Shimizu hits a quick head kick there. Punya backs up, covers up. She's dazed from the head kick. Shimizu comes forward knowing that this is Sensabuki. Punya is trapped against the ropes with nowhere to go. A head kick lands hard. Punya falls to the gravel. Another head kick is crazy. Shimizu pounds away with lefts. Punya's eating some sickening heavy shots to the face. Punya goes limp. The referee Chonhong dives in. Hanako, the Stormbringer Shimizu, knocks out Punya. What a win for the Stormbringer. Now we have Hori vs Shinkang. Shinkang, 3-1, lost his fight, his debut against Y. And Yoshihide Hiri, he's 5-2. He won his fight against Abe at 21. Looking to continue that, the karate specialist versus the Muay Thai. They touch gloves. Kang initiates strikes. Hori throws a counter but misses. A jab hits from Kang and he lands a right. Kang counters a right hand with a low kick. Kang comes forward. Hori hits 2 lefts on the counter. Kang uses a left to find nothing air with a right. Kang misses a jab but gets a glancing blow with a high kick. Hori lands a left jab and also hits a kick to the lead leg. Exchange of blows happening with not much. Hori is well off target with a head kick. Kang does not find the mark with a right hook. The two combats meet in the center. Hori misses a big right hand, putting him off balance, allowing Kang to attack with a left hand and a right hook. The jab is wide from Kang, but he hits Hori with a straight right. Hori slips past a right hook and counters with a glancing blow from a high kick. That has cut Kang under his eye. They stand and trade in the center of the ring, but neither fighter can land a good shot. Kang dodges a right and counterattacks with a pair of left jabs that are followed by a good right hand as the round ends. Shen Kang is definitely winning that on my books. The cutman tries to help Kang with the bleeding. Kang goes for a leg kick but doesn't connect. Hori doesn't connect with a left and also doesn't find Mark with a right hook. Hori misses a right hook and gets countered with a quick left jab and a head kick attempt. Hori misses a right hook and leaves himself open again to be countered with a quick kick to the lead leg. Kang misses with a left jab and also doesn't hit the leg kick. Hori misses with a right. Hori glances at his corner and gets a few words of encouragement. Hori finds a good angle and lands a nice one too. Kang uses a pair of left jabs but doesn't connect with a low kick. Hori misses a right hook and leaves himself open to be countered with a quick left jab and a low kick that can't connect. Hori hits a jab but misses a right. Kang hits a good right. There's no question that Hori is getting badly outstruck so far in this fight. I agree. Hori misses a right cross that leaves him open to a counter. Kang attacks with a jab and a low kick that narrowly misses. Kang's starting to breathe a bit now. Hori doesn't find the mark with a right hook. Kang is off target with a left jab and also fans his land a body kick. Hori misses a right cross that leaves him wide open to the counter attack. Kang hits a jab but the body kick misses. Round 2, again he was outstruck 8-3. Hori needs to finish. Hori misses a right cross that leaves him wide open to the counter. Kang checks a leg kick that counters with a jab and a right hand. Kang lands a free strike combination ends with a right cross. Hori's starting to slow down now. Kang uses the left jab but comes up short with a body kick. Hori hits a jab but is wide of the mark on the head kick attempt. Hori misses the right that leaves him open to the counter. Hori is off target with a jab but lands a right hook. Hori doesn't connect with a left jab but scores with a right hook as Kang hits a left cross. Hori misses a right cross that leaves him open. Kang attacks with a good right. Hori misses a big right, putting him off balance, allowing Kang to attack with a quick left as a leg kick that misses. Kang slips past a right hook and counters with a quick left jab, low kick. They exchange, but nothing really happens as they meet in the center. Kang misses a big right, allowing Hori to counter with a right hand as the round is over. Kang has won by unanimous decision against the youngster, and he calls out Ikoma. Ozawa, who lost his last fight against a pretty good fighter in Manami, to be fair, taking on Alcala, who also lost his. Oh, no, he didn't, sorry. He's 6-1. He beat Kaim in his last fight. That's right. Alcala, the favorite from Manila. MMA vs Jiu-Jitsu. Both fights come together. Ozawa uses a left jab but doesn't find the mark with a right hook. Alcala lands a left and hits a right. Ozawa lands a left. Alcala lands a left jab and also scores a massive right hook to the jaw. As Ozawa collapses, that shock has knocked him out. Straight like that. Wow. What a finish. Lito Alcala defeats Ryozo Oizawa with a right hook in 37 seconds. That's back-to-back losses for Oizawa. Lito Alcala moves to 7-1. Good performance from him. Final prelim fight of the night, we have the Spectre Regina de Avila from Lisbon, Portugal. In her debut, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist taking on Emi Nagano, the wrestler, 6-1. Emi, in her last fight, lost to Namiki back at KDM 19, and she looks to redeem herself today. They touch gloves as they stand and trade blows, but neither can land anything damaging. Avila misses a right cross that leaves her open to the counterattack. Nagano attacks with a left jab and a right cross that has cut a gash under Avila's eyes. Nagano attacks with a jab. The cut is only minor as they go back at it again. Nagano bobs out of the way of the jab and moves into the pocket as she fails to find a home for her jab, but she does hit Avila with a straight. Avila hits a pair of jabs in the exchange. Nagano throws a two-punch combo, but Avila dodges him. Avila hits a jab. Nagano can't connect with a jab, but then she catches Avila with a right hook. Nagano comes forward as Avila hits a jab in the exchange. Nagano connects a jab, but hits nothing but air with a big right. Nagano slips past the right hook and counters with a left jab and a right hand. Avila misses a jab, but hits a right cross as Nagano hits a right hand. A severe lack of wrestling between these two. The fighters go toe-to-toe as the round expires. Both fighters step into strike. Avila misses a jab and also has a right hand taken on the gloves. Nagano misses a jab but also finds... Okay, we're good. Finds her right cross blocked. Nagano hits a left cross as Avila lands a 1-2. Avila hits a jab but misses a right. Nagano hits a jab but has a right taken on the gloves. Avila hits a jab but has a straight right hand blocked. Nagano dodges a right hand and counterattacks with a right hook. Nagano hits a jab They stand and trade blows, but neither can manage anything significant. Nagano scores with a jab but misses with a right hand, as Diavilla scores with a jab but can't hit a right cross. Diavilla misses a right cross that leaves her wide open to the counter. Nagano comes in with a left jab and a solid right hand. Good striking here from both parties. Definitely surprised by the lack of wrestling. Diavilla connects with a left as Nagano nails a vicious right cross. Diavilla is knocked down by that shot. Nagano is a golden opportunity to quickly bounce, and she looks to finish off by raining down punches, taking powerful shot after powerful shot as Diavilla wins by knockout. Eh? Oh my god, Diavilla went lit. That's the second time. Just straight up knockout from Nagano. What a fight. Thanks for all the supporters. We now have Nagai versus Chun Kim Huat. Chun Kim, he's from Malaysia. He's 5-1. His only loss is against Teeratep of Indonesia. Could this put him back on the lightweight title train? Who knows? Hishi Nagai. His loss against Nutnum. And his only loss. If he wins this, will he get the rematch? Two good contenders here. Potential title eliminator bout because of Farang going to top. Although the top light heavyweight champion versus the KDM FC lightweight champion could be very interesting. Huat uses great movement to set up a takedown attempt. Also, we have the kickboxer from J1 in Nagai and the freestyle submissions from Huat. The takedown is complete as Nagai is on his back. Huat tries to snare Nagai and the Kimura is fully applied, but Huat loses the hold. Despite that, Nagai remains under side control. Huat goes to mount, doesn't get it. Nagai rolled up and gives back instead. Huat tries to get a rear naked choke. Nagai defends it. He tries to roll, but doesn't. Huat goes for a naked choke again, but this time it works. Nagai flattened out completely. There was no option but to tap. A great fight there. The Kimura escape was brilliant from Nagai, same as the first rear naked, but the second one got him. A good win for Huat. It was part of the game plan, and he was waiting for the right opportunity to apply it. We move in. Is this the co-main? No, sorry. Just another match. Oh, yes, that's right, because we had two title fights. Chan Wan-Hwa takes on Samba Hack Nakamura. Samba Hack, the big underdog. He beat Asura in his debut. He's 7-0. Takes on the 9-1 Chan Wan-Hwa. He did have a title shot against Takuchi back in the day, and his last fight was in February 2001 where he beat Kong Dun. It's been a year and a half since then, as he now looks on to take on Samba Hack Nakamura. The two fighters touch gloves as they toe-to-toe sides and neither lands. Nakamura connects with a left, Wan-Hwa kickboxing Muay Thai. Wan-Hwa lands a good angle and a nice one too. Nakamura is off target with a jab but hits a right. Wan-Hwa blitzes his opponent with a 4-punch fury. Wan-Hwa hits a spin kick as Nakamura is off target with a jab but hits a right cross. They exchange grabs. Nakamura is off target with a left but hits his right. Wan-Hwa lands a left and also lands a left kick to the rib cage. Nakamura misses a right cross that leaves him wide open. Wan-Hwa comes in with a quick left jab and a glancing high kick. Wan-Hwa counters a right hand with a quick kick to the leg. Wan-Hwa slips past a right hook and counters with a jab and a superb head kick. Nakamura wobbles, then falls. Wan-Hwa constantly pounces on him, raining down punches. He's eating heavy shots to the face as the referee has to stop the fight. Chan Wan-Hwa wins by TKO in yet another great fight. What a win from Chan Wan-Hwa. He calls out Koichi, saying he'll destroy him. Kamzachin versus Najib. Najib, 41, 12-12. He's the veteran, 35. He lost to Sisadora for the title back in the day, and he hasn't done too great since. For some reason, the 7-0 Sapachi believed he had to take down Najib. A big favorite Sapachi, but he called out Najib. He wanted this fight. Najib hit a jab but had no power behind it. Thompson lets the jab and scores with a spinning back kick. There's a takedown from Fatsun and Najib sprawls. Pushing Thamshan onto his knees, he tries to pound on Thamshan, but all the blows are comfortably dealt with. He stands up and keeps control in the Muay Thai. The Jib maintains his control of the clinch despite Thamshan trying to grapple out of it. Using the Muay Thai, he scores an elbow but has a bad angle. Clinch in the Jib, Thamshan tries to get a takedown, which he does. He goes for the armbar and the Jib stops it. He goes for the Kimura this time and the Jib fights it off. Thamshan throws a few weak-looking punches. Thamshan blocks an attempt to pull guard as the round expires. Two jabs from Thamshan and he scores with a leg kick. The Jib is trying to muscle him against the rope, but he doesn't allow it. Thamshan hits the Jib with a knee strike as they grapple, and he looks for the trip takedown and he gets it. He goes for the armbar, but the Jib stops it. Thamshan tries to get Mount and he gets it. He goes for the armbar, but Najib does excellently defending it, using to get on top and side control. Najib tries to pound on Thamshan, but nothing happens. He struggles and does well, managing to get full guard. In guard, Najib throws a couple of punches to keep him guessing. Thamshan sweeps Najib, taking full mount in one fluid motion. He goes for the armbar, but it's stopped. Najib gets side control as we end it. Thamshan straight in for the takedown, and he gets it. Pounds away, but Najib isn't threatened. Najib tries to sweep Thamshan, but doesn't get anywhere. Thamshan throws a few right hands to the bodies, unloads a big right, but nothing comes of it. With no progress being made, the referee stands him up. Thamshan lands a left jab, but Najib evades the big right. Najib aggressively moves in and grapples. He looks to muscle Thamshan against the ropes. It does not happen as Thamshan actually pushes Najib against the ropes. Occasionally short punches are thrown for 60 seconds as they exchange punches against the ropes until the end of the round. Supachi wins in, I would say it was an above average fight, but I guess the ending ruined it. He goes to 8-0 and he calls out Togo. Everyone wants Togo. And now, the big one. Teeratep Crazy Monkey Nutnum, the Muay Thai fighter, 12-6 from the Tai Chen Meng Society. He takes on Min-Soo Sik, 9-0 from South Korea, the Thai boxing specialists. He beat Abe Chano and Wajaya Tipitia, who will win the lightweight title. They touch gloves, they come together and strike. Nutnum uses the left but has a right blocked. Sik finds a way past his opponent's guard. Nutnum misses the left jab but hits a kick to the lead leg. Nutnum uses a left jab but has a right taken on the glove. Sik misses a jab but lands a left hook. Nutnum misses a big right, allowing Sik to counter with a right and a left. Nutnum misses a right hook and leaves himself open to be countered. Sik lands a right jab but has a left absorbed. We move to the second half of this round as the two fighters stand and trade strikes. Nutnum misses with a big right hand, allowing Sik to counter with a left cross. There's a flurry of activity when neither fighter succeeds. Nutnum misses with a left jab. Sik is off target with a right jab and also misses with a left hook to the ribs. Both fighters moving in the cage. Nutnum is off target with a jab but lands a left kick. Nutnum has been cut under his eye. Sik hits a right cross. And we end the round. What a intriguing lightweight title fight this has been. Sik misses with a right jab but scores with a left hook. Nutnum lands a left jab and a right cross. Neither the fighters go toe to toe with strikes, but neither lands anything significant in the exchange. Both fighters step in to strike. Nutnum gives a jab but has a right hand taken on the gloves. Sik scores with a jab but fails on a hook. Nutnum misses a hook and gets counted. A strike has reopened the gash. Nutnum misses a right hook and leaves himself to be counted. Sik misses a left cross that leaves him open to the counter. They check the cut and they continue. Nutnum uses a pair of left jabs and also scores a right hook. Sik continues with a right hand. Sik wobbles, then falls. Comes off target with a left jab and launches a stiff head kick. Nutnum looks in, finishing with soccer kicks and stomps. Somehow Sik comes on, surviving flurry of stomps and kicks to the body. He tries to get an up kick, but it just makes Nutnum stand back. He tries to secure the ground position. Sik tries to free, but Nutnum gets side control. Stuck under side control, he takes a knee to the ribs. Nutnum throws a few right hands as he takes a moment to plan ahead. Nutnum blocks Sik as he tries to transition to guard as he unloads with 3 big elbows. He forces Sik to turn away from the strikes, giving up his back, but that's the end of the round. A great round there from Nutnum. Nutnum counters a left hand with a left jab and a left kick to the body. The fighters go toe to toe with strikes. Nutnum is slowing just a little bit. Sik misses a left hook and gets countered with a right head kick that did damage. He immediately backs away and covers up. That strike must have hooked him. Nutnum's looking to get him in the clinch, but he can't. Sik circles back to the center, having gotten the time to regain his wits. For the first time, Sik is starting to breathe heavier. Nutnum misses a right hook and gets found with a jab and a left cross. The two fighters come in. Nutnum hits a left. Sik hits a couple of jabs. Nutnum dodges a left hand and counters with a left cross. Sik lands a 1-2 as Nutnum scores a brace of jabs and a right hook. Nutnum hits a jab but misses a right hook. Nutnum scores a jab but can't hit the right cross. Nutnum's off target with a left but connects with a right. With 1 minute remaining, Sik lands a 1-2, Nutnum hits a pair of jabs and also the right hook. Sik misses a left that leaves him open as Nutnum attacks with a left jab and a right cross that just misses. Sik hits a roundhouse kick to the body as Nutnum lands a left jab and also scores with a great right hook as the round ends. What a back and forth fight. Nutnum scores with a jab but misses a right hook. Sik scores with a high kick. Looking very tired and he clinches. Sik is trying to muscle Nutnum against the ropes and he does. Nutnum looks very tired out there. Sik muscles Nutnum against the ropes and uses dirty boxing skills. Nutnum is controlled up against the ropes and taking a few left hands. Dirty boxing. Sik trying to force Nutnum into the Muay Thai clinch and he achieves it. Using the clinch, Sik drives a knee into the chest but doesn't get much force. He tries a knee strike but doesn't connect. From the clinch, Nutnum takes a knee to the chest. Nutnum blocks the knee strike but cannot get free of the clinch. From the clinch, Nutnum hooks an elbow to the side of the head. Sik finally loses his grip and his clinch is broken. Sik is now having fatigue as we go into round 5. Sik misses a jab but hits a kick to the leg. The two fighters come and engage. Nutnum hits a left cross. Sik goes with a jab but also lands a low kick. There's an exchange of strikes. From the looks of things, I don't think Nutnum has much energy left. Sik is trying to put Nutnum into the Muay Thai clinch, but Nutnum fights it off. Sik riskily comes forward, willing to risk a hit so he can grapple. Nutnum throws a quick punch, doesn't hit. Sik gets the clinch. Sik is trying to push Nutnum to his back against the ropes. Nutnum ends up back against the ropes. Sik tries to get a Muay Thai clinch, and he does. Using the clinch, he hits the knee to the ribs, but couldn't generate a lot of power. He tries the knee strike, but he doesn't connect. From the clinch, Nutnum takes a knee to the chest. Sik keeps control of the clinch despite missing a knee strike. Using the clinch, Sik drives a knee into the chest. Nutnum finally escapes. Nutnum is off target with a left jab, but it's a right hand. He finds a way past his opponent guards and lands a sharp 1-2. The two fighters engage. Sik misses with a big left hand, allowing Nutnum to counter with a nice left as time runs out. Neil Lin gives the fight to Sik. Chun Woo is called the victory for Nutnum. And Joseph Wu gives it to Split. That's so much better than a decent fight. What the hell? Sik wins the lightweight title. And that's only the co-main. He says one of the greatest moments in his undefeated career. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to recover. But what a back and forth battle that was. Time for the main event of the evening. The Beast from the East, Veronica Sablikova, faces off with Saya Ikegami. Both 10-0. Team Lotus vs Euro Team Thunder, ground and pound and karate. Fires touch gloves. Ikegami comes looking to strikes. Sablikova backing off hits a weak hand. Ikegami throws a 1-2. Sablikova may have been aiming to get any close, but Ikegami is forcing it. She hands a left and then catches Sablikova with a right. She can't connect with the jab, but lends a right hand. Ikegami hits a couple of minor lefts and misses with a vicious right. Moves in closer. Sablikova may have been setting up to shoot, but Ikegami coming in aggressively. A jab is wide from Ikegami, but then she hits Sablikova with a beauty of a straight right. Ikegami moves in on Sablikova, preparing to throw. Sablikova backing off, hits two weak lefts. Ikegami hits a left, but misses with a vicious right. So he takes the chance and grabs Ikegami into a clinch. She tries to wrestle Ikegami back against the ropes, and she does. She's stuck against the ropes. And some nice right hands as Ikegami's still trapped, and she just cannot escape. Sablikova's in looking for the takedown, and she gets the single leg. Tries to get past guard. She does, only to half guard. She tries to get side control, and she does. Ikegami's defending with tenacity. She's frustrating Sablikova, making her work hard. Throws a few strikes for the analyst. She tries to move from side control to get him out. Ikegami fights the attempted man off, and they end up scrambling. Sablikova is up first and clearly grabs Ikegami as she too stands up, getting back control. She tries to get takedown from behind, and she does. Gets side control off the takedown. She keeps Ikegami guessing. She tries to have a few punches. Sablikova tries to get herself into mount. Ikegami rushes aside and trying to escape her. When gives her back up instead, she fires away with punches. She shots up front to end the fight. She unloads with more big rights that's struggling to cope. But that's the end of round 2. Ikegami is fighting it off amazingly. She throws a punch, but Sablikova was equal to it. Ikegami moves in closer, confidently moves in closer, looking for some strikes. 1-2 fails as Sablikova goes for the shoot and gets it. She's in side control and goes for the mount, but Ikegami gives it back. with both hooks in and therefore great control of the body's equilibrium to finish off with a rear naked choke, and she gets it. The fourth defense, a good fight. A great effort from Ikegami. Like, she put up a great fight, the 23-year-old. Wasn't quite good enough to beat the beast from the east. 70-41. Good popularity gain everywhere. Now, there was lots of great fights. Personally, this is the hook one, right? Yeah, those are two like knockout, like as they getting beat up. The right hook definitely gets it. For the sub, so the Chun Kim Huat's rear naked, that can get the one. And then which of these was the better fight? This decision one was really good. I can't lie. I like that the most. We lost 34 grand. Somehow. But 81 grand in production. I have no idea how we lost 34 grand. Sponsorship and advertising. Maybe? I have no idea how we lost 34 grand. I'll check that later. Punya contract renewal? Sure. Sponsorship about the same. Gate receipts were lower, I guess, was the problem. Less gate receipt, I guess, was the problem. Production was way up. I have no idea why the production expense was so high. Guess we'll never know. But, time to update our rankings after that event. Nutnum moves down as he lost his title. Min-Soo Sik is out for 3 months. Jesus. Well, I'll tell you what the plan was. I wanted Takushi to come up and fight the winner of this. But with Min-Soo Sik being out for 3 months, it doesn't look like that's happening. So I guess we're doing, presuming Farag wins, we're doing Farag, hopefully wins. Farag, Min-Soo Sik, top lightweight champion, KDM FC lightweight champion. Chad Hyam's gonna deserve something. Guy had a good fight. Nishijima, why Hori went down. Shinkang moved up. So Takuchi needs an opponent, and the only one that's logistical that could make any sense is out for 6 days, and it's Takuchi. But does that really make that much sense? Not really. Dong, again, 4 weeks. Mamani. He has this Togo call out, but Togo has a call. Like, Togo's getting harassed by everyone. You know what I mean? Like, he can fight Sapachi for all I care. Once Sapachi's back in 27 days, Togo's back in. Yeah, Togo, you can fight Sapachi in a number 1 contenders. As Runner It will fight Dong. Chiba, you can fight someone. Veronica, when are you back? Veronica's not back for ages. So yeah, Fusei, Sayoko. Those are 2 big fights. 4 undefeated fighters, 2 will come out. 2 will remain undefeated. And then one of those winners will face Veronica for the title. Don't know who yet. Fazia will probably versus Shimizu in her next fight. So it looks like we're waiting on Ang Dong to recover to have a pay-per-view. So Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I have a plan for 2000. I had a plan, but that didn't go so well. When is this top fight, by the way? Week 3, September. Okay. Well, we hope that Farang wins. Is he the favourite? I should have checked that. This guy's the Sigma lightweight champion. And he's fighting for the top championship. Farang is the massive underdog. Oh no. Well, XCC. Who's your lightweight champion? Ralph? What about David? He's on a team. Ralph is not on a team. So I could bring in Ralph against Min-Soo. But I don't want to do that. Oh wait, no. Who's your featherweight champ? Oh, David is the featherweight. I can't read my book. Yeah. The future of KDM is looking very intriguing, to say the least.